Hi everyone, I'm Jessica Angel. I'm here to tell you a little bit about my recent project called the Dogethereum Bridge art project. It has to do with blockchain and cryptocurrencies a little bit. And I just want to walk you through it so you can understand it better. I'm going to show you where I come from. I'm a visual artist creating large-scale installations, handmade, hand-cut installations with adhesive vinyl, and I take over these space in an attempt to transform them with the use of perspective. And I like to reflect upon the concept of space itself, almost as a concept that you can see from two opposite sides. The space of the computer world, almost like if you could be a bit of information traveling through the computer space, traveling through that 1 terabyte of space. And I ask myself the question, is that space real? What is that space? And then I try to juxtapose it and compare it to the space of cosmology, of astronomy, the space that Einstein talks about as being foldable, almost flexible fabric. This is what this project is about. And Jason Teutsch last year saw this work. He is the founder of TrueBit, and he is developing projects that have to do with computational and mathematics and codification and programming in the blockchain space, in the cryptocurrency space. They're called TrueBit, and they do scalability solutions for the Ethereum blockchain. The TrueBit team created a software bridge, like a connector between two blockchains, the Ethereum blockchain and the Dogecoin blockchain, two cryptocurrencies off-chain. And they claimed a prize for building this software bridge. And they decided they would spend this money on a piece of art that would express what the software bridge was about. Since Jason Teutsch had seen my work before, he thought of me as a potential artist to carry on this endeavor, and I was really happy to do it. I was actually really excited about it. It gave me the opportunity to learn about blockchain and to develop a really cool project with a very interesting group of people. I carried on and joined their Slack channel and started bringing some ideas and some feedback I got from them in order to develop the project. So it is a project that I developed, but I consider in collaboration with them because they were giving me feedback along the way. I started with the idea of a bridge. It's called the Mobius Bridge, and I thought this would be a really good way to start to think about a bridge that unifies two edges, two blockchains. Yes, 2 points. But I didn't want it to be so obvious. Let's connect point A with point B. I thought it would be more interesting to talk about how point A and point B become a unity. So I continued working with this concept of the Mobius band, and I developed a Klein bottle. A Klein bottle is of an object that is made out of two Mobius bands. So I have them here, two Mobius bands, and if you connect those two Mobius bands, you get a Klein bottle. So the connector of the two Mobius bands are going to be the windows of the structure that I'm proposing. If you take one Mobius band and you cut it in the middle, you're not going to get two bands, you're going to get one band that is actually the same shape as the band that I get for the windows in the structure that I am proposing for this public art piece. Now, the structure is going to be 22 feet high by 30 feet wide by 40 feet deep. It's going to be made with steel plates, steel sheets. The inside of the structure works. You walk into this tunnel, go around in this sort of U shape, and then you enter this room. The room is about 33 or 34 feet by 16. That's going to give us around 450 square feet. It'll feed about 40 people. And then I'm just sharing here some of the progress images with my team, 2 engineers and 1 3D designer. The piece is going to have a little door on the side, a little room for storage. There's going to be art pieces and different interactions inside of it. These interactions are related to blockchain and art. The project is also fostering a community of people interested in art and technology, or art and blockchain. Now, a little more about the structure and the engineering behind it. Initially, we thought of creating larger pieces, but we decided to make each one of these panels one separate element. Those elements are going to be welded. Initially, I thought of bending them, but they're going to be welded and they're going to all be bolted together. So it's going to be like a big puzzle that you bolt in together all these triangles into creating the dome or the structure. There's calculations, engineering calculations to obviously approve the structure. Right now, we want to bring the structure to the Vancouver Biennale in 2018, and we are thinking about how we're going to bring it from the Northeast to Vancouver. So we have a whole plan on fitting it on 2 shipping containers, each one of our pieces. So it's going to be a fun project, primarily I think for people who are going to build it. It's almost like a giant puzzle. I'm really excited about it. It's a whole plan of just organizing things in a sense or in a way that the construction of it or the assembly of it is easy for the people who will be doing it. So we are considering different options for shipping. We have a location already pretty much decided. We're working with the Vancouver Biennale. They have offered this location. It's called the Hinge Park in Vancouver, and we are working around placing the structure in a perfect way so the sun enters through the windows in a certain direction. We may be working with an already given foundation that was there for another art piece, so we're trying to adapt to it. But we're still deciding, but we want to be efficient. And we have a whole plan for anchorage, for the windows, the different solutions that we have for every part of the project. So just wanted to share with you these basic things that give you an idea of how far in the process of this project we are. All systems for lighting and air flow inside the structure. Then the project is inviting different people from the community. So what is the community? Who is the community? The project is working as, I call it like a 3-layer project. The outer layer of the project is a large community of artists. The middle layer of the community is the Dogethereum Bridge art project, and the inner layer, or the center, is a series of installations that are going to take part inside the structure that are going to be the test run for the community at large. So what is the community and what is it about? It's called Art Project Decentralized. We have a platform on Telegram, which is an application for creating groups and forums. And in the Telegram, we have about close to 400 people, and we're discussing ideas around art and blockchain, and we're posting open calls to gather artists who are interested in creating projects inside the installation. So we already have created one successful sort of prototype test for what's going to happen inside. We went to Denver for an event called ETH Denver, which is an event for programmers and coders to build during 36 hours code on the Ethereum blockchain. And they gave us the top space to make experiments with some of these coders and these professionals on programming, and bring artists and merge them together and try to create experiments with blockchain and with art. And it was really successful. Now we're going to have a second version of that here in New York at the Ethereal Summit. It's going to be a 2-day event, pretty similar, where people are going to be discussing about blockchain in general, and there's a big large art section. It was a grant that we got from Ethereal. It's called the Ethereal Arts Grant, and that's happening in May 11th and 12th, and we're preparing for it. So we are developing the structure, we are developing the interactions that are going to happen in the structure, and at the same time we are developing the community and developing a way for this community to be able to continue to live after everything is done, in order to host or to support new art projects. So we're seeing this art project as the first of many. This is going to be the launch pad for this community, and we want to show the blockchain space and the blockchain community that art is an incredible tool for communication and outreach and education. So these installations happening inside the Klein bottle, most of them are trying to explain blockchain and make this technology accessible for people in a sensorial way, in the way on how we perceive art, which is through our senses. So this is the art project, the Dogethereum Bridge. If you have any questions, you can just add comments or reach me to jessica@truebit.io. Check our website. I'm going to put all that information on the links below. And thank you for watching.